Hello there and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling in the Middle of Crisis. My name is Andy and today, as you can see, we've got our J's Models Commonwealth Wirraway JY0120 in front of us, and we've completed the painting, pretty much. So what we're going to do today is just going to do a quick run through on what we've done, and I think we'll put the landing gear, which is pre-painted, our aerial, and we'll put those on. This is for something I need to play around with later. So where we've got to so far is we have added with our airbrush a layer of Tamiya XF16 flat aluminium to all surfaces. We primed this in Army Painter matte black, and whether or not we got some shade variation or whether or not we should have put a little bit more paint on it, I'm not quite certain. I kind of find judging the aluminium finish with the airbrush to be kind of difficult, to be honest with you. So we've given it a couple of coats. We put the yellow banding on as well because we're doing it as per this version here, which is a post-war training aircraft, and there's a yellow band here where the roundel with the roo goes on. I'm a little bit uncertain. I think I've either made this a little bit too small and maybe I should have had it sort of finishing here, but I'm kind of just thinking I'm just going to leave it and I'll just centre the roundel sort of overlapping if that's required. So that's possibly a little bit of an error that I have made. And we've got the black anti-glare stripe on the front. Our engine is, it's got a little bit of black overspray on it, which I'm probably going to touch up as well. The general sort of appearance of the aircraft so far, considering it's a sort of 1990s vintage mould Malcolm Laird kit, is I'm pretty happy with, to be honest with you. And let's just we'll save the Mark 22. You've seen that plenty of times. It's quite a big improvement on the previous time I've had a go at one of these New Zealand garage kits, which was my Spitfire Mark 22, which we'll bring out in the next video, which will hopefully be the completed build. As I previously said, I had a bit of a trimming issue with my rear part of the tail here, and I've got these this one is at a slight odd angle, which you can probably see. The undercarriage bays have been filled because we took a little bit too much out with our Hardell Dremel drill, and they've been filled with some Vallejo plastic putty, and we put some little holes in here for which we are going to attach our undercarriage very shortly. So that's been drying for a couple of days now, so that's probably about as hard as it's going to get, I reckon. So we're going to use some CA UK black heavy adhesive on that. The aerial, which I think was actually provided as a white metal part, but I seem to have lost that in my chaotic building experience. So that this piece here is actually from my spares box and was actually off the Panzer III. Not quite sure what it is, but it kind of looks like an aerial, even if it isn't quite the right height, but I can't find anything that sort of height, so that's just going to have to do. This little piece of evergreen sort of piping here, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to trim that down, and I'm going to try and put some exhaust ports on the exhaust manifolds on here and on the other side. So as we can see, there is a little gap for them to go, and I'm just going to stick a little bit kind of in there. I'm going to be doing that off camera because that's going to be kind of a bit of trimming going on with that, so that will take a while, so I'll do that later on. We've also done our canopy. You actually get two canopies with this kit. I'm just looking for the other one. We cut one out and we did a real crappy job of painting it. My idea was to sort of scratch the paint off using a toothpick, and it really didn't sort of come out very well because obviously this is quite a flexible plastic, and luckily we had two, so we decided to go with the correct-ish method and use some masking tape, and I think I've got a little bit of playing around to do with it, but it's come out pretty good, I think, or certainly pretty good for my standards, which are normally not very good when it comes to this, because cockpit canopies are one of the things that I struggle with the most. So anyway, let's throw some glue at this thing. We've also got a tail wheel put on as well. I'll probably do that off camera as well. So let's put a bit of this CA2 black on our, that goes that way. On there, and let's just get it in here, and we're going to stuff that in that hole that I pre-drilled. Just like so. And that fits pretty cool. I'm not going to put the tail wheel on because I kind of forgot about it and I haven't checked the hole for it yet, which I'm probably going to have to drill in myself. And with a little bit of holding, that should go in fine as well. So hopefully they'll be the right sort of height. So I'll just let that set for a second. I'm going to have my cheers drink a little bit early. And we did actually discover we have a new viewer. We've had quite a lot of new viewers and quite a lot of new subscribers recently. Hi guys. But when we detect one from a new country, we'd like to put a little flag on our flag wall. So this one is Kazakhstan. Yeah, getting them from all over. And apparently, Kazakhstan, when you say cheers, you say Shaban Dozdar. So Shaban Dozdar. I've only just got up, so it's kind of a little bit early for me to be doing this, but we've got to continue with these things. So as you can see, the yellow band here, it's a little bit wonky. I'm a little bit wonky myself, so that isn't a problem for me. So we're going to, that's set pretty solid already. So we're going to put our aerial in. We're going to use some, I think we'll use that for that as well. It's going to go in that way, I think. It's going to go in just there, like so. We'll do the tail wheel on our own, and like I say, we're going to go with this. The other paints that I used were rubber black on the tyres, obviously, flat black on the black nose, and XF3 flat yellow on the band. There's also been a bit of dark iron going on as well. So we haven't used too much colours. What else have we got to do with this? Obviously now we're ready to go and put our first layer of varnish on, for which I'll be using Vallejo satin. And I might go with a matte finish on the top to dampen that down. We have to put our decals on. We need to put the propeller on the front, which I'll do once I've put the varnish on. And then pretty much we're done. So on Saturday, I'm heading back to Cornwall to visit Mikey. Hi Mikey, I do know you watch. So I'm looking forward to coming down and see you guys. Apparently we might even be visiting another kit collector while we're down there, a guy called Rob, who has another mammoth Cornish collection, if you do so say. There's a load of IBG truck what's in the box kits going up over the next couple of days before I leave, and I might drop a couple of other vids on some other things as well. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and hopefully this will be finished. Well, yeah, this is going to be finished by January the 26th, which is Australia Day, which is the whole point of doing one of these kits. And we'll be doing another Jay's model Tasman kit when we return from Mikey's for New Zealand Day. So be seeing you. And what was it? Shaban Dozdar. Please do like and subscribe.